DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
All right, y'all. It's official. Donald Trump is full of shit. Full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. Hey, we've been rocking with you. I still rock with the president. I like a lot of the stuff he's doing. But this Jeffrey Epstein thing is he just unofficially lost the plot. He gonna sit up there and say with his homegirl Pam Bondi, basically like this is a nothing burger, and that it's nothing else to look into, and we need to focus on all the other stuff going on in the world, the floods down here in Texas, what's going on in Iran, all this stuff. We can do two things at once. We can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Don't try to distract us, because there's some shit going on that I don't think even Trump is able to say. Let me take that back. He is able to say, he just doesn't have the courage to say or to release. Let's play this video and see what happened just the other day when he was asked about the Epstein case.
Yeah, sure.
Could I just interrupt for 1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some.
Hey, you ain't wasting nobody's time. And look, we want to know. You hired Cash Patel to be over the FBI, and he was a staunch advocate of getting the videotapes out. And what happened? Did he die in the cell? Did someone kill him? Or did he escape? Did he have a blackmail operation with politicians messing with little children or underage women? We want to know. This all was out there. He had a client list a mile long. We still haven't seen the list. At the least, we just wanted to see the list. But we haven't seen anything. It's all speculation. And he died. He had some mysterious death, and we come to find out he's tied to Israel intelligence. So we want to know, and he used to be your boy back in the day before you denounced him. Okay, cool. But you knew he was into some freak stuff because you were on video years ago saying that he likes them young. So, and you guys ran on being transparent. So we want to know.
Some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead.
Sure. First, to back up on that, in February, I did an interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention.
Yes, you did.
Because I said, I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files.
This bitch is lying.
As well. That's what I meant by that. Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein.
Look how she said it. We know we don't want to hear about no child porn. Look, this is bigger than child porn. We know fools every day get child porn. We catch them on Twitter. Okay, people run down on them all the time. Where is the list and the videos and the names of the people who were on on the island freaking with the little children.
Jeffrey Epstein, child porn is what they were. Never going to be released, never going to see the light of day. To him being an agent, I have no knowledge about that. We can get back to you on that. And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide.
Man, that video don't show a damn thing.
And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter.
And how you gonna show us a video and it don't show us nothing? They just playing in our face.
What we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every year, every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is missing every night. And that's it on Epstein.
Oh, shit. Man, please. You see how and that's it with Epstein. Look, man, I knew what I voted for. I didn't expect anything for the client or the list, as far as like, is he going to release it? I thought we might get a little bit more, but if there is an Israeli intelligence hold on our politicians, we're not going to get to see it. And Trump, I like him. I like what he, some of the stuff he's doing here on the homeland with some of his policies. But this whole thing, if it implicates a lot of politicians and big level people in the world, there's no way even Trump is going to let that come out. And I believe even if he wanted to and fought hard to have it, I think that may be the end of him. I hate to be a negative Nancy like that, but I just don't believe that they're going to out themselves. It would definitely have to be some foreign or independent group of people, kind of like that anonymous group was back in the day, that would maybe hack into some systems and release that, or somebody that's on the inside but it's not going to be the people that we expect. I think they may have good intentions once they get in, but once they get in there, they see how dirty it is. Check out this video of Kash Patel before he was the FBI director, and how adamant he was about showing it, and then we'll look at how he is now once he actually got the position.
It's the same thing with Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you
give out the list.
I saw you make news this morning about that. I got to get to that.
Yeah.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it. That doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like an evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list. Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list. You don't think that Bill Gates is lobbying Congress night and day to prevent the disclosure of that list on that list?
Sounds good. He was talking cold cash shit. Now check him out now after becoming the FBI director and how he folds like a piece of shit.
You know what, Maria? Kash is not kidding. We've been personally briefed extensively on every single detail, nugget, tendril of this case. One is actively in court right now, so out of respect for the case, it's probably more appropriate that I stay quiet on that. However, I'm not going to tell people what they want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth, and whether you like it or not is up to you. If there was a big explosive there, right? Given my history as a Secret Service agent and my personal friendship as a director does with the president, give me one logical, sensible reason we would not have. If you can think of one, there isn't. There in some of these cases, the there you're looking for is not there. And I know people, I get it. I understand. It's not there. If it was there, we would have told you.
All right, guys. So you see the clip, you see the videos, you see Cash Patel. He folded up, just like Trump folded up, Pam Bondi folded up. They all folded up when it came to this Epstein scandal. My conclusion to the matter is we're not going to get it. And just like as they said, you know, it's basically a nothing burger in their eyes. It was just kiddie porn, and he died for nothing. And what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell, the right-hand man to Epstein, she's sitting in prison, supposedly sitting in prison right now for nothing, for just kiddie porn. So, you know, I wouldn't doubt she's not even in there. I think she's Jewish, right? Epstein's Jewish. I wouldn't be surprised if they just ran back to Israel. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what many of these people do that are caught. They just run over there to Israel and just duck off and go back to a nice, comfy life. So that's what I think of it. It's sad to see, but maybe this was a little too much for this administration. They definitely don't have the balls to release this. But y'all let me know, is Trump in on it? Is he in the tapes? Is he messing with the children? Or you know, is it just too big for him to release and somebody has a gun to his head? But y'all hit that like button. Y'all share, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler back at y'all on another one. Peace.